Tim Schantz is a counselor at the Historical Society of Pennsylvania. He has provided support and steady guidance throughout the many months of planning for this marker dedication. Mr. Schantz will offer greetings and introduce our next two speakers. Mr. Schantz.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Descendants, friends, lovers of our Constitution and democratic republic, and of course, Gouverneur Morris enthusiasts everywhere. Welcome to this site at which the soaring words of our preamble and final draft of the Constitution were first envisioned. On its own, this would be a rare gift of civic poetry of the highest order, sweeping in scope, yet succinct in delivery, in the words of historian Ray Raphael. But it is so much more than that. It is a clear and powerful statement of our enduring values as a nation and its purpose, one that changed forever the concept of sovereignty from a collection of fledgling states to that of we, the people of the United States, all in a single sentence. However, unlike Winston Churchill, previously referenced, who famously observed that history would be kind to him because he intended to write it, Gouverneur Morris did not write the history of the convention. And as he suggested in his own characteristic phrasing, and I quote, "I have frequently been the servant of the people, always their friend, but at no moment of my life their flatterer, and God forbid that I should ever be so." So this is one explanation for why and how Gouverneur Morris fell off the radar of our historiography. We intend to rectify that. Even though Morris was arguably our first historian of the American Revolution, the history of our founding era was instead largely written by Democrat Republicans who lauded the Virginia dynasty, usually at the expense of our Federalist forebears. Of course, Morris would prove to be a particular thorn in their side as one of the most outspoken critics of the nefarious institution of slavery, a keen advocate of a strong national interest over that of the states, a thoughtful proponent of checks and balances as embodied in our Constitution, notably a strong judiciary and executive authority, and a justifiably skeptical observer of the evolving French Revolution and its ensuing terror, embraced by Jefferson, Paine, Madison, Monroe, and others somewhat naively.